I'm still feeling pretty tired from the anesthesia. The nurse gave me a couple ice chips, and like 5 seconds after I ate those 2 ice chips, I said, oh, I'm feeling really nauseous. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is July 25th. It's a Monday. I am tentatively having my surgery today. It's currently 10:25 and I could still get a call today saying that it's canceled, so I will not believe that I'm having this surgery until I am in the OR about to be put under. But anyways, the surgery is scheduled for 3 p.m., which apparently is the latest time for surgery that they book. Like, they don't usually book surgeries at 3 p.m., but because of everything that happened on Friday at the other hospital, I saw in the news that they almost had to close the ER at that hospital because they didn't have any nurses, and now they're paying doctors to take up the nursing shifts, so it's quite the mess. I feel very bad for the nurses. I have a friend that's actually a nurse, not in that hospital, but in another hospital, and she's been telling me for months about how bad the shortages are. So I really feel for anyone that is a nurse right now, and that is why all of the surgeries were canceled. All of my doctor's surgeries were canceled anyways on Friday. So today it's scheduled at a different hospital, so hopefully everything goes smoothly today and I actually get the surgery. The only reason I wouldn't get the surgery is if there's complications or delays with the surgeries that are before mine. But anyways, I can't eat all day. So I essentially stuffed my face yesterday because I knew I wasn't going to be able to eat. So yeah, I'm just waiting around, hoping I don't get a call. And I think we're gonna leave at 11 because I have to be there for 1 o'clock. And with the traffic and everything, it can take like up to like an hour and a half to get there. Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Another lazy afternoon. The clouds covered in gray. Third coffee of the day. Almost fell asleep on Zoom. I yawn at the display. Third meeting of the day. But I can hear raindrops tap dancing on the roof. It's like they're calling out, don't lose your youth. Cause I could stay inside and tap away inside. Oh, make today just a little less mundane. Oh, I could stay inside and tap away inside. Oh, take today, oh, dancing in the rain. Hey, woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, na na na, woo, na na na. When I was a little child, I naturally would see magic in the world around me. Now I often get so tired, it's harder just to be fascinated, breathing free. But I can hear raindrops tap dancing on the roof. It's like they're calling out, don't lose your youth. Cause I can stay inside and tap away inside. Oh, make today just a little less mundane. Oh, I can stay inside and tap away inside. Oh, take today, oh, dancing in the rain. Hey, woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, oh, na 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 na, woo, oh, na 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 na, woo, na na na, woo, na na na. Put on my rain boots, my favorite chiffon dress. I don't care today what the neighbors might say. Put on my rain boots, my favorite chiffon dress. I don't care today what the neighbors might say. Cause I could stay inside and type away inside. Oh, make today just a little less mundane. Oh, I can stay inside and type away, sigh or take today. Go dancing in the rain, yeah. Na 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 na, woo oh oh, na na na, woo oh, na 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 na, woo na na na, woo na na na, woo oh, na 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 na, woo oh oh, na na na, woo oh, na 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 na, woo na na na, woo na na na, put on my na na na's my favorite tune.
Hello, today is Wednesday, so this is post-op day 2. This is what we're working with. Still got some bruising, and this is just marker that they had to mark where they were going to make the incision. I am speaking very low because I do still have a very sore throat, and if I talk a lot, it starts to hurt. So hopefully in a couple of days I'll be able to tell you a full recap of the surgery, how it went, but in summary, it went well, and I was able to go home yesterday in the morning. So yesterday and today I've just been napping on and off and just relaxing. I'm still feeling pretty tired from the anesthesia, and I still, like I said, have a little bit of pain, but overall not too much, which is really good. I've only been having to take Tylenol. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit because it's starting to hurt, but I just wanted to give a little update. I'm seeing my naturopathic doctor tomorrow, so for me that's exciting, and just keep her up to date with everything that's been going on, and yeah, see what she suggests for recovery and all that stuff. And then I also will have a post-op appointment with my surgeon in a couple weeks, and yeah. But I wanted to show you the flowers that I got today. I got these beautiful flowers from my work. So very, very kind, purple, all different shades, my favorite color. So that definitely put a smile on my face.
All the flowers in my garden never looked as bright as this. Like a happy child I watched them grow out of only seeds. Butterflies down my stomach when I think of you and me. It is funny how a lot can change when you learn how to breathe. Look at my eyes, what do you see? Feels like we're only meant to be. All of my life, where have you been? 'Cause you're the only thing I need. The only thing I need. The only thing I need. Never ever thought of.
So it's post-op day 3, and I just got back from my naturopathic doctor appointment. I haven't seen her since November just because of all the things that have been changing with my health, with all the blood stuff, and now that I'm sort of, you know, getting back to baseline, I guess, I went back to see my naturopathic doctor, and we're kind of starting from scratch. So in the coming months, I'm going to be introducing a couple of supplements very slowly and monitoring that to see if they help. And then we're going to also talk about diet in my next appointment, but I'm feeling good about that, feeling hopeful. It's actually, the clinic is at my school that I'm going to be starting in September, which will be really nice and very handy. So we also went to Whole Foods, and not gonna lie, Whole Foods was a little disappointing this time. I haven't been to Whole Foods since my last naturopathic doctor appointment, and we went this time, and it just didn't seem like they had a lot of new options. I still did get some stuff, but I thought I would just do a little haul of that. So my mom treated me to some different flavors of lemonade they had, and these were on sale, and I just think lemonade is just so refreshing in the summer. Sometimes I dilute juice just because it's a bit strong for me, so this will probably last a while. So this one is tropical mango lemonade, peach lemonade, strawberry lemonade, and cherry lemonade. Next up, I got this sweet ginger chili sauce, and this is for like spring rolls and that kind of thing. I also had some cauliflower the other night with this on it, and this one is gluten-free. And then I've been seeing this salt everywhere, and I just had to get it. It's like this flaky sea salt by this brand, so I thought, why not get it for when I move. And then I got some sandwich buns and bagels. They had them on sale at Whole Foods, so I ended up getting these. I can still get them at the health food store near where I live, but like I said, they were on sale. This is my favorite vegan Caesar that I have ever tried. This is by the brand La Presserie. So it's a vegan Caesar dressing. So I got that. This is kind of hard to find, so I'm glad this was at Whole Foods. And usually I can get this at my health food store, but they haven't had it in stock the last time that I was there, so I decided to just get a small bag from Whole Foods. And these are the cheddar style potato pierogies. So they're dairy free and they are gluten free, and they taste really good. And then these two products I had never seen before, so I thought I would try them out. First up is these plant-based Santa Fe chicken rolled taco tortillas. So these are plant-based and gluten-free, I believe. Dang it. They're not gluten-free. Oh, I'm so mad. Well, I will eat these sparingly. Oh, that makes me so sad. There was a whole section, and I thought I picked up the gluten-free ones. Anyways, then the other thing that I got were these mini calzones with cauliflower crust. So these are vegan and they're gluten-free. So I thought I would try those. I'm not vegan, I just like to eat gluten-free and dairy-free. Most of the time. I did have a Krispy Kreme the other day and a bagel, which kind of went down fine. I just find if I have a lot of gluten in my diet, not be very nice to my stomach. So I'll just have to eat these sparingly, like one at a time, and hopefully it'll be fine. And then the last thing I got were these Better Bears. So I guess they're kind of like Smart Sweets, but these ones are plant-based and they're also made in Canada. So I thought I would try these. And then the last thing I wanted to show is my mom actually got me some pajamas, and I'm very thankful that she got me some pajamas. So she got me these butterfly short ones. And there's the top. And then she got me these avocado bottoms and this top to go with it, and it says avocado on it. I love puns. And then she got me these pair that are also avocado themed, and I really like this shirt. This shirt goes with it, with those bottoms. There's avocados and it says "You guac my world." And then she got one pair for herself, and they are just these short ones with toucans on it. I think that's what you call that. And there's the shirt. And that is everything. So today is post-op day 6. My voice is getting significantly better. I'm finding that my throat's not sore anymore. Sometimes it gets really dry, and also my volume is still kind of low. So that's why I'm talking very softly. I know I usually talk soft anyways, but now it's just because I can't talk very loud. It is significantly better each day, and I'm feeling good. I'm just feeling a bit tired, and I think that's normal with the hormonal fluctuations. Actually, when I saw my naturopathic doctor, she reminded me to be kind to myself and my body's just going to need a couple of months to get back to normal and figure out this hormonal fluctuation, because half of the organ that does a lot of hormonal balancing is gone. So yeah, I thought I would just sit down and actually just go through the day of the surgery, what all happened, because I did get some clips, but it kind of happened fast in a good way, so I couldn't really film a lot. But anyways, so I got to the hospital and they ended up moving up my surgery. So all the way to the hospital, I was kind of nervous because if you haven't seen my last video, they did cancel the first date of my surgery and it was on the way to the hospital. So we were kind of on edge as we were getting to the hospital, but once we got to the hospital, it was at a different hospital this time. I got there, I put on my gown, I spoke to the nurse, and then they actually moved up my surgery an hour or two, I think, an hour maybe. I think it was 2 o'clock, and my original surgery was supposed to be at 3 o'clock. So that was a win because I hadn't eaten. So they took me into the OR. They ended up doing the IV in the OR because, like I mentioned in my last video, I am a very hard poke. And as you can see, there's a lot of bruising from the IV. The IV, they actually ended up getting it in here, and it was the second try. They tried doing it in my hand with an ultrasound machine, but it just didn't take, and the anesthesiologist was the one that was actually doing it. So very hard poke. And then I did get a skin reaction from the Tegaderm, and I did mention it to the nurse that I'm very sensitive to a lot of the tapes and stuff that they use, but she said that this one was hypoallergenic. That actually has healed up very well. And I've just been I put polysporin on it, but then I also have been using this other cream. It's called Arnica cream. Just be careful if you're gonna use that. Some people are allergic to it, but anyways, that is healing up nicely. And when I got into the OR, one of the nurses said, "We'll take good care of you," and also my surgeon reminded me of that, and I think that was just very nice and very comforting. Obviously, like I've said, I've been through a lot of surgeries, and this one was, I guess, easy compared. They told me that it was easy compared to the other surgeries that I had, which I do now tend to agree. I had a way faster recovery time as compared to the other surgeries that I've had. So if you're having this surgery and you're worried about the recovery time, I feel like it's been very quick. So I had the surgery, I woke up. The only pain that I had was I had a sore throat. It just kind of felt like strep throat, but a little bit more. And then I had kind of a bit of pain in my back, the back of my head, and like my shoulders. And I think it's just the way they had me propped on the table. And also so they did the right side. So my right ear was numb. And then a couple hours later, it kind of started moving towards my cheek area. And that went away the day after. I did stay overnight, and I mentioned it to the nurse. And I also mentioned it to the resident when he came and saw me the next morning. And he said it was probably the breathing tube that was resting there. It could have caused the numbness, or they also had to numb the area, I guess. So it just took my body, I guess, longer to come back to feeling sensation. So when I woke up, I think I'm just very sensitive to pain medication, because when I woke up, the nurse gave me a couple ice chips, and like 5 seconds after I ate those 2 ice chips, I said, "Oh, I'm feeling really nauseous." And she gave me a little kidney dish and I threw up. So I think it was just the IV pain medication that they were giving me. And as for pain medication, I took the pain medication twice, and then I was also taking Tylenol. And then a couple days ago, so I didn't take any of the narcotics as I was home. I didn't need to. I know everybody's pain tolerance is different, but I just didn't feel like I needed it. And I Also, the doctor told me that I could just take Tylenol every 6 hours. So I ended up doing that for the first couple of days, and then I felt like I didn't really need it. Also, the reason I still have the steri strip on is because I have to let it fall off. I can't rip it off. And then I also still have a little bit of marker, but I'm going to try and get that off. I just can't rub in this area. So I ended up going home pretty early on Tuesday afternoon, and I got home. I've just been resting, really taking it easy, and I'm planning to go back to work on Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday. So if you have any questions about the surgery or recovery, let me know down below. I can answer them in an upcoming video if that would be helpful. But yeah, I think now that this is over, I can focus on going back to school and prepping for that, and it's kind of the last step in this long road of health issues. The other thing is I will be following up with my surgeon in a couple weeks, and also in a month I will be getting blood work to see how my hormone levels are, if I need to go on the hormone replacement or not. And also they are doing pathology on the nodule that they removed, because like I've said in previous videos, the fine needle aspirations weren't able to determine if it was cancer or benign. So that, she said, can take up to a month. So I'm going to be waiting on those results, and either way, it's good that it's out. If it is cancer, then that was the only thing that I needed to do, was get the surgery. And if it's not, if it's benign, she did tell me that I would have inevitably had to get it taken out because it was growing. So either way, it's good that I'm finished with the surgery. I will say the only other thing is I feel like the skin on my neck is tighter, and I think that's just my skin trying to become more elastic, I guess, because they cut it open and then they had to stretch it to close the cut. So yeah, sometimes it's hard to talk for a long period of time, but like I've said, it's been significantly better each day. I just realized that I didn't end off this video. It is now Tuesday. It was my first day back to work, which I did pretty good. I did go in a little later just to ease my way back into work, which was totally fine. I did start to get tired and I rested when I came home, but my steri strip actually fell off yesterday, so I thought I would just show you update on the scar. So this is what the scar looks like. It's pretty thin. It's a little longer than I expected, but that's okay. I still have some marker that's left and I'm not allowed to rub it, like I said, so just have to be patient with that coming off. But I know that the redness is going to go down and it's going to heal really well. I've seen a couple of people who have had the surgery years ago and you can barely tell that they have a scar there. So I just have to be patient, and I'm not too bothered by it. It is a little bigger, like I said, than I thought it would be, but it just shows all that I've been through and the strength that I had to have to go through everything. So yeah, in general, scars don't bother me. But I wanted to end off this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and again, if you have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll answer them in another video. If you have any video requests, let me know. I do have a list of fun videos that are coming up, so make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss any of those videos. And subscribing, commenting, liking my videos really helps me out. I love filming these videos and editing them for you, and I really appreciate all the support that everyone has given me through my cancer journey, after my cancer journey, and in the future. So thank you so much for that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.